During the Civil War, a small town was left devastated by the loss of many of its young men who had gone off to fight in the war. The women who were left behind had to pick up the pieces and carry on, mourning their loved ones. But one night, something strange began to happen. The dead soldiers started to return to the town. At first, the women were overjoyed to see their husbands and sons back home, but their joy quickly turned to horror. The soldiers were not the same as they had been before. They were silent and cold, their eyes empty and soulless. They wandered the town, seemingly lost and confused. The townspeople soon realized that these were not their loved ones, but rather their corpses, reanimated by some unknown force. The dead soldiers had returned, but they were not alive. The townspeople tried to avoid the dead soldiers, but they seemed to be everywhere. They would appear in the middle of the night, standing at the foot of their beds, or walking aimlessly through the streets. No one knew what had brought the soldiers back to life, but the townspeople soon realized that they were not safe. The dead soldiers showed no mercy, attacking anyone who got in their way. The women of the town banded together, determined to protect their homes and families from the undead soldiers. They armed themselves with whatever weapons they could find, and set out to hunt down the creatures that had once been their loved ones. In the end, the townspeople were able to drive the dead soldiers out of town, but the memory of their return haunted them for years to come. They knew that they would never be safe from the horrors of war, even in their own homes. And so the town became known as the place where the dead soldiers returned, a warning to all those who dared to forget the sacrifices of those who had fought and died for their country.